Good evening, everyone. Welcome. Thursday night under the lights. We are going to finish out a week of short track racing here on the Cyber Thunder Racing, with the Cyber Thunder Racing League on the Cyber Thunder Broadcast Network. And what a way to cap it off here tonight under the lights. 150 laps at Richmond in the Wheels for Warriors USA Pro Cup. This is going to be a fun one. And it is the final round on Thursday night, or final time for a little bit, in theory, allegedly. That the co-host will be joining me here tonight. Mike, one final race for you, and then you'll be joining them out on the field. But man, Richmond tonight, what are you looking forward to here?
Well, I heard I don't know if it's true, but I heard that there's no cautions tonight. So I'm looking forward to a nice, fast, quick race. No, man, I like racing here. You've got to be really technical on your corner entry, corner exit, not too much on the gas, the spin out. It's a fun racetrack, so I'm looking forward to the battles. I'd like to see, I mean, he's won 2 out of the first 3 races. I'd like to see if somebody can stop Cody Richardson.
Yeah, we'll see if somebody can pull that off here tonight. Currently second on the timing board, but Mike here tonight, so 150 laps under the lights. How many tires do they get? Let's pull that tire up here real quick.
I want to say lots.
Yeah, 6 sets of tires. We know a fuel run, if we stay clean and green, this could be a one stop. So we know a fuel run will get you to lap. About 75-ish is kind of that window. But Mike, you've been out here before. Do you value tires a little bit more? Do you think we'll see some of that strategy, or do you think fuel will be the main factor?
It's, I mean, the fall off, if I remember correctly, 2.5, 2 seconds. When you get real deep into a fuel run or a tire run. But man, I don't know if you can make it up. So I remember there was a race a couple seasons ago that I won in the Xfinity car. I pit one more time than the guy that finished second. He had me by a lap, but the tire difference was such a big difference that I caught him with 3 laps to go and ended up passing him. So it can be done either way, Chris. It can, I mean, either way is the call. It's just tough to make that call. I'm glad I'm not racing tonight. Not really. I wish I was racing, but I'm glad I don't have to make that decision.
No, you get to watch that decision. You get to judge everyone else's decisions that are out here tonight. 35 strong as they are in the practice session here. Just about 7 minutes left before they go into qualifying. Let's pull up our points coming into tonight. Once again, just so I can brag to Mike that I can still do that. But when we look at Division 3, John Ross is leading the way and has a pretty good points lead of about 24 points over Daniel Keene. And John Ross right now is sitting top of the timing board from a practice perspective. So early in the season, this Division 3 driver who's got 2 top 5s already under his belt is really setting the pace in this Division 3. Then you got Daniel Keene, Paul Turner, Andy Cork, and Corey Sherman going to be rounding out the top 5 here tonight in Division 3. When we move over to Division 2, a little bit of a different story. Jerry, well, not different story, actually. It's almost the same exact point lead. Jerry is leading the way. He's got a 23-point lead over Mr. Meoke. Justin Horton is in 3rd, Jacob Bowen 4th, and Eric Anderson in 5th. Jerry's also got the 1 win on the season. So he is
curious there, Chris. Who's the 10th car we're missing? Isn't there 10 cars in division?
There's technically 11. We're missing one other one too in here. We don't have Garrett Johnson on the points. I don't think he hasn't run since I've been in this timing, so we'll get him added. But there should be 11 cars in Division 2 here, and yeah, eventually it'll be this number 20 car, Mike. 0 points. You are 118 points behind the leader. You can make that up.
So you're saying there's a chance?
There's a chance. Then we move over to Division 1 with the white background here, so you got to look closely. But Cody Richardson, Mike, you were talking about him earlier. Man, already on a roll this season. 2 wins, 3 top 5s. So, yeah, Cody Richardson has got a 26-point lead over Coleridge. Finneymoore in 2nd place with 2 top 5s. Adam Pettit is in 3rd, Gary Bowman 4th, and Cody Meadows rounding out the top 5 here in Division 1 of these championship standings. So again, there's 3 different champions there. And then from a team's perspective, Man Down Motorsports, which is the team that Cody Richardson is on, they currently have a 55-point lead over Revved Racing, and Velocity Crew is coming in right now in 3rd place in the points. So Man Down Racing has really got a points lead from a team's perspective early in the season. 55 points is the gap.
Do they have all 3 of the first wins?
No, because Jerry's got one. Crash Test Dummies.
Oh, okay.
So who on the point scoring is showing up as Team 4, but I know that is the Crash Test Dummies because there's the only team name not listed on this report. Harder when he watches this later.
Probably watching it now.
He probably is. Speaking of Jerry, he's out on the track right now. Currently 9th on the timing board. So got a few out there driving, but It's pretty tight up there when you think about top times, Mike. First to 10th are only separated essentially by a tenth.
Yeah, and that's really nothing here. So, yeah, I mean, shoot, most of the times they're just not that far apart, which could be a lot of fun. Could be really messy.
Well, we're hoping
don't do that, Jerry.
Yeah, don't do that. Big time damage there, breaking the car and everything.
Yeah, he needs to wait till next week when I'm out there. I'll help him do that.
Meok's on the track. He's one of our in-car drivers as well. There he is. The caboose cam is what we call it. So we got the caboose cam back out here as he is rolling around in that number 21. Avoiding
not much to pick apart
there.
in his background. I don't know if that's a bed or a couch or some curtains or is that a marshmallow? Not sure.
We're starting early.
It's my favorite part.
Now that he knows that, well, this will be your final race. He said, now that he knows you'll be spying on him, usually he'll come in costume for you. Oh, he's shaking his head no, like he's listening to you, Mike. We're going to move off.
Costume.
Cody Richardson is out on the track right now. We also have Matt Hall. He'll be one of our drivers, but he is currently hanging out. Oh, he's coming out right now. So let's go and pull his camera up so Mike can see if anything's changed.
Oh, still his bedroom. Oh, I don't think that Jeff Gordon car was there last night.
Different hat this time too, I'm thinking.
Yeah, DuPont 24. Last night wasn't he in Napa stuff?
It was.
Yeah, he's confused.
He's the Drake of NASCAR. He has different jerseys on. He's ready to go. Matt right now 18th. He had a really good run last night in a top 10 finish at Martinsville in the Rising Stars Series.
Yeah, he was pretty fast in practice last night in that practice we did before the official practice for the race. He had a lot of speed. I don't know how he's feeling about tonight, but I mean, he's 18th on the chart right there in the middle, so a little bit of luck could get another top 10.
How about this? We see the 97 do a back-to-front challenge again here tonight? I don't think so.
No. Front row foul in the dough is going to try to start up front.
Yep, there he goes around Carter as he's rolling in. We got 1:20 left before we head into qualifying. That means we are at our time. We're going to jump over to the Stars and Stripes, and we will be right back with a 5-minute 2-lap qualifying. All 35 drivers have got to put a lap time in, and so we'll be right back with that.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose rough stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting
All right, Stars and Stripes are in the books. It is qualifying time. Trying
America.
to see who we can get. There we go. Let's go. Cody Richardson will be the first car out. So why not focus in on this first driver? Mike, 1-lap hit or 2-lap hit? What would you do?
Oh, I'm doing 2 laps. First lap, I'm trying to be kind of easy, make sure I get that time in. Second lap, I'm pushing for everything I've got.
We'll be able to watch some of these times. Cody Meadows is coming out the gate strong. On his opening lap, he already put in the fastest sector on the backstretch at least.
But he didn't register a time, maybe?
because it was the opening lap. That's why. Tell you what, though, how about this? So Cody Richardson's second right now on the board, as he's going to be on his hot lap. But Kyle right now, oh my goodness, is leading the way for a minute and then loses it. Let's go Eric Anderson. He was showing some paces. Corey Sherman's going to move second onto the timing board.
Here's a guy that needs a really good run. Can't do that by sticking it in the wall, but Eric's just had terrible luck.
That looks like he's going to probably shut this down and try to restart. Let's go with the Mioke, the caboose here. Let's spy on him while he does this. He leans in his chair like you do.
He makes faces too.
Bob Rogerson up into second. Mioke right now is a little bit off pace in these early sectors here on this opening lap. And he is only going to get to 18th. And then he is.
And you can see him in that camera. He wasn't pleased with that.
No, yep. Not pleased at all. Let's go to Coleridge. He's coming out on his lap here. Jerry's going to go all the way to 9th. Justin Horton has gone up to 2nd, but front row Kyle Nadeau still holding on, and only 2 drivers left to qualify. One of them here, Coleridge, is a heavy hitter. See what he can get together, and then Paul Turner is yet to qualify. Unless he's just playing with our emotions like last night again. Coleridge in that opening sector is about a 10th off pace.
It always surprises me to see him even put in a lap. So
27th. He can't be on it, here, is he?
it looked like he came through 1 and 2 pretty easy. So
Yeah, he didn't. Oh wait, no, never mind. He goes up to 4th. What do we know? 4th on the timing board for Coleridge. He's going to shut it down.
Maybe he should try hard next time.
Maybe, yeah. Justin Horton is still sitting out here on the track. He's currently 2nd place, so that's only going to leave 1 driver at this point. Still has not put in a qualifying lap. They got a minute 20 to do it. That is the fastest chicken in the South, Paul Turner.
Maybe he's eating chicken fast now. That's what he's doing.
He might be. He might be.
You know, I'm surprised that the 7th and 8th place qualifiers, those were the guys that were fast in practice. So kind of surprised to see him back there, kind of, middle of the top 10.
Yeah, Cody. It's almost in the battle of the Codys going to be lining up right next to each other there.
Like magnets.
Now we got to go find where's the 08 because he's usually in that party as well. Oh, look, he's just a couple rows ahead. He's in the row right ahead of him. So, all right, I don't think Paul Turner is going to put a lap in there. I see he is in there talking to race control, so I wonder if he might be having some technical difficulties here really quick. But at this point, not going to be a qualifying time.
He jumped in that race last night and didn't turn any laps either. I wonder if he had the same issues last night.
Yeah, I wonder. Front row, Kyle Nadeau. Justin Horton will make up row 1. All right, now because he did hit the front row, I think Kyle should end of longest line himself and try it again. It doesn't really count, Mike, unless you can back it up.
I mean, I do have admin controls. I can slip and hit a button. Oh, sorry, guys.
All right, well, that is officially going to end qualifying as they are going to be getting gridded up here. We are going to turn on our... Nope.
Whoa.
Wrong pace car.
That's not the right button.
No, somebody put the wrong pace car in. Got the rental out there. All right, let's pull up the starting grid. So front row, Kyle Nadeau, Justin Horton will make up row 1. Row 2, we'll see Bob Rogerson and Coleridge Finneymoore. Row 3, Corey Sherman and Gary Bowman. Row number 4, John Ross and Cody Richardson. And then rounding out your starting top 10, Cody Meadows and Adam Pettit.
Yeah, and 11th, you've got the crash test dummy himself, Jerry Isaacs. 12th, Leroy Koblenz. Looking at 13th, Connor Hazel. 14th, there's Dusty. Terry Dusty's right there in 14th, right in the middle of the pack. Dave Sanders, Stephen Hine, Ed Jurgen in 17th, Dan Keene on his outside in 18th, Joey Signs in 19th, and Dave Rogerson in 20th.
The cars are now starting to roll. Oh, Justin Horton's on a mission there. What is he doing there? And along this line, maybe he missed the driver's meeting. But let's get back to this. All right, Jacob Owen and Stephen Meok, Eric Anderson and Matt Hall. And then rounding out the field here, we're going to have there is Stephen Music, Carter Lawson, Matt Shontosh, David Gainforth, Andy Cork, Jeremy Flanagan, Chris Wheeler, Ed Hall, Chris Letts, Ken Koch, and there is Paul Turner, who is on the track. So just did not start. Stephen Hine missed the start. He is in pit road. But, yeah, Justin Horton is at the end of the longest line here. That's going to put Coleridge up at the front right next to Kyle. What a starting lineup there with those two.
I'm curious of what happened. He had to miss the driver's meeting.
It had to be, yeah, because here he is way back here behind Paul Turner. Stephen Hine missed the start, so he's going to be starting from pit road. They're gonna test the graphics card here. All these cars under pace lap.
Yeah, mine's not liking it much either.
It does not like it. One thing we didn't talk about here, Mike, is pit entry here. If we are clean and green, it is a very early entry to get this car slowed down.
It is, and it's, too much brake in that spot. That back end will come out. So
there we go. We are off and running. 150 laps. Wheels for Warriors USA Pro Cup under the lights at Richmond is off and running.
Kyle got a pretty good run through that first set of turns. He's in front of Coleridge. They're single file. The Canadian freight train up front there.
Yeah, Kyle gets a good lead there. He is leading the way. Coleridge right behind him. Bob Rogerson and then Cody Richardson already up 4 spots and into 4th position, getting it while he can on these fresh tires. Is that a sign that he knows maybe later as the tires wear, it is going to become harder to pass?
Yeah, we both know Cody. He likes to be up front and nowhere else, so he's going to try to get it while everybody's close to him. Might as well work a little less now so you don't have to later. Or a little more now.
Back here in the pack, it is still 2 wide. Dusty Martin and Leroy Koblenz there were door to door. Dave Sanders now to the inside. We saw this last night, Mike, where drivers kind of got stuck on that outside lane and they could just go backwards.
Yeah, you can definitely make the outside work better here than you can at Martinsville like last night, but still, it's the bottom line is where you want to be.
As Cody Richardson has now moved into 3rd. I saw it in the background, but I'm going to find where he is on the timing board here. Where did he go? Jerry was sideways coming out of turn 2.
Just a little excited.
Yeah, he's got it under control in 12th.
These guys seem to be, I probably shouldn't say it, but
yeah,
they seem to be being very respectful so far. As we see them looking like they're wanting to go 3 wide here.
Jacob Bone, how about up at the front? Dusty.
Get it.
Oh, no!
Oh.
And it is going to bring out the caution, though, with that as he was trying to get the car under control. I don't think he collected anybody in that, though.
It looked like somebody may have just barely got into him, but not anything serious.
See, I don't see any damage on the car, so it might have just been maybe a net code bump there.
Car looks pretty clean.
Let's go back and watch it here. Dusty's coming out of the corner. He's got Jerry right behind him.
Too much loud pedal.
Oh,
there.
right there. That, yeah,
Little bit of
Jacob
spark.
Bowen there.
Jacob, yeah. Wonder if Jacob's got damage on his front driver corner there.
There's the view from Jacob coming out of the corner.
Leroy on his outside, so there was really nowhere he could go.
Oof.
Yeah, definitely got it.
Dusty's coming down pit road. Paul Turner is on pit road. Stephen Hine
And
is on
Sean
pit road.
Tosh.
Sean Tosh is on pit road. If you're Stephen Hine, this was great for you because you had to start from the pits, and now you're just going to be right back up with the group. Where's Jacob Bowen at here? Let's zoom in.
Yeah,
A little
he's
bit of
definitely
damage
got
there. Yep.
Not really going to matter here. Aero is, I mean, you still want that grip on the front end. You don't want to lose that whole front end, but that little bit of damage shouldn't do anything as long as your steering wheel still straight. Should be just fine.
There it is. He's coming down pit road, so he's going to try to get some of that repaired. Up at the front, Kyle, Coleridge, and Cody.
Yeah, this only helps Cody. We know he has the speed. Bring everybody back to him. Put them side by side. It'll give him a chance to get to where he wants to be.
How about Bob Rogerson right there in 4th position? That's a really good run here. Gary Bowman is up there. Adam Pettit. The Division 1 drivers are starting to make their way to the front here, though. It's starting to be a lot of Division 1 in the front, where some of our other races, we've seen some of the other divisions kind of dominate the front end of the track for a while, minus Cody.
Yeah, I mean, you got a Division 3 and Bob Rogerson there in 4th, and then John Ross, who had a lot of speed in practice and has been really good in these cars. He's back there in 7th, so I expect him to start moving forward. Corey Sherman in, what is he, in 9th? So your Division 3 drivers are showing up too. It's a third of the top 10 essentially.
Yeah. Don't count out. Yeah, John Ross. He's got those top 5, the podium finishes in the season already. Points leader in Division 3.
Now, if we're going to have cautions, I would like to request that all the drivers with the blue next to their name just go ahead and park them down and finish at the back.
All right, restart of the night is off. Really good start there for Kyle, and Cody Coleridge kind of stuck on that outside there. So he's going to tuck in behind, and then they're 3 wide behind him. Bob Rogerson, Adam Pettit, Gary Bowman. Oh my goodness, that's close.
Yeah, somebody's got to give there. It's too early to push that hard.
Somebody's fender was about to get there. Now up the back, there's still Corey Sherman, Connor Hazel, Jerry. And we got a battle for the lead.
Yeah, I don't know if Kyle moved up and gave it to him or if Cody stuck his nose in, but this is not what the rest of the field wants to see. They don't want to see that 64 out front and running away.
Coleridge loves the two battling with each other here, though, because he can stay right with them, let them burn their tires off. As we're back under caution?
No.
My timing board is frozen.
Huh. I don't know, but we can see here, like we were talking about that top line. Kyle's holding that top line. He's holding that spot by running that top line. Now, you can't do it for a long time. It's going to heat up those tires, but you can definitely hold that bottom line down and keep that momentum.
There you go. We refreshed it. We are back lap 14, side by side here. They are battling. Top 3 are starting to kind of pull away here just a little bit with Coleridge, even though they're battling. I mean, Adam Pettit about a half a second back, and everybody else looks to be single file at this point. I think Kyle gave him it at that point. And maybe
Yeah,
crossover here?
Nah, didn't want to burn those tires off. I think he made the decision of just get in line, stay on his bumper, see if he can't run away, fight him later. Or send it into turn 1 to hit him in the bumper, put him in the wall. Either one.
one of the two works. And then here's what he's got behind him, too. Coleridge, Adam Pettit, Bob Rogerson. How about Cody Meadows? He's already up 3 spots back there in 6th position.
Yeah, he'll put it in the wall.
Maybe he already did. No, he's
Yep. He's good at it.
Dave Sanders back here. And Mio side by side. Dave Sanders up a position, trying to get another one here. Mio
Yeah,
9 spots.
Those guys are, you know, like I said before, teammates, not teammates. They're both Mad Sim drivers, but they are not on the same team here in the Bills for Warriors Pro Cup Series.
Mio just bounced the wall right there a little bit on the front stretch.
Still carried the speed to get around Dave, though.
Here, Kyle has fallen back as we were watching that battle back there. Kyle has now fallen into 4th. Adam Pettit has got around him. Do you think Kyle maybe burned his stuff up there a little bit early? I mean, it's still early on the run here, but...
Yeah, and that's not really like Kyle, but maybe running that top line as much as he did, you know, for the 5 laps or whatever battle on Cody, that might have done it. And as you see behind him, Cody Meadows just put it in the wall again. Don't see much damage, but he likes to meet the wall.
John Ross and Gary Bowman are battling right now down the back stretch here. John Ross might get him into the zone. And they open the door here for Corey Sherman. There's Jerry as well. Nope. There's going to be closing there, and Gary's able to move in.
Like I said before, John showed a lot of speed in practice, so I'm not surprised to see him working his way forward here. Actually, looks like he's right where he qualified, but you know.
Back in the pack, we still got some good battles. Carter Lawson, Neil Hale, Joey Signs. Carter looks like he's stuck on the outside. Oh!
That's the wall. Now he looks like he's stuck in the wall.
Yeah, I think he kept it up in the wall. Now I think he's driving with some anger there, hitting that wall.
Right behind him, Eric. Eric really needs a good run here. He's got plenty of speed. Just needs to get a good finish.
Looks like he might be just kind of hanging back here a little bit because he's watching a lot of side-by-side in front of him. And caution is back out, lap 24. Where is it? Oh, there's Mioke. It's not Mioke. It looks to be Steven Music has gone into the wall there. So, Mike, 25 laps in. Do you think we see any takers come down?
Back half of the field. If you're, I don't know, 10th on back, I think I'm coming. Maybe even 10th. I don't think the front guys will. As I say that, they're all peeling down.
There it is. Here they all come in. Oh, Coleridge is going to stay out.
That only works if you got a bunch of people staying out with you.
John Ross is going to stay out, yeah, but the rest, here they go, down pit road.
Yeah. What you want is a buffer of old tires between you and the guys with fresh tires. You don't want them right behind you.
There is not, and there is no buffer. Just Coleridge and John are the only two to stay out. Everybody else came down pit road.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Coleridge pit the next time around just because we know he likes to run in the back and come to the front. Maybe he was just collecting his bonus point. Next time around, it's going to come down. Wouldn't be surprised.
Adam Pettit's going to come out. Some of these side-by-side races out here. We're going to have a 3-wide battle. Matt Hall in the middle. No, they stayed out. So Coleridge and John Ross are going to stay out. Let's go back and see what happened to Steven Music here to bring out the caution. It has already happened.
He hit the wall.
Here's Steven. Here we go. So coming out of the corner. Yep. Oh, trying to catch it. Still trying to catch it. nose first into the wall. So twice tonight, that's what we've seen.
And then now the car's broke. I think he spins it again, but that's hard to do too, because you feel like you have it caught, you get back in the throttle, and the thing just turns again. So.
Yep, there he is on pit road. This is extended, so yeah, he definitely has some heavy damage as he is chilling on pit road at this point.
It's the peeps, I'm telling you. It's the peeps. Really interested to see the difference in tires here, Chris. Don't know. I don't think they're going to be able to hold off Cody. I think it's just too big of a difference, 25 laps in. Like Coleridge is going to take the outside. Maybe he saw what Kyle was doing to Cody there and decided that the outside lane was the lane to take on these old tires. The momentum down the backstretch, but Coleridge takes the outside, which essentially gives John Ross the pseudo lead, the inside, the position that most people take. Wonder if we lost Chris. Chris?
No, I'm still here, sorry.
You go to sleep on us? Checking the weather?
Working a little bit of technical support to see if we can get this timing tower to stop freezing on us here so we can stay current. But we are coming back to the green, Mike. Apologize about that. Really good start for Adam Pettit there. He's going to go 3 wide on these fresh tires. Coleridge's going to go way wide.
Yeah, that's what I thought we'd see, is these fresh tires just coming through really fast. Look at Cody Meadows there on the outside, taking advantage of that.
And we got a new leader here, Adam Pettit, on the front row now, as they're going to be side by side with some old tires. He's going to try to use this as an advantage to get away, but Cody Richardson now to the inside.
And those guys on the old tires are kind of rolling roadblocks at this point. And Cody Meadows is going to be in trouble because he's stuck right there behind him.
Yeah, he's going to want to try to get around that as fast as possible. Gary Bowman out on the inside. Here comes Jerry Isaacs. Jerry already up a couple positions. It's Coleridge now and John are going to drop to the inside. Oh, we got a spinner in the background. Going to get it up to speed. Oh, nope, another spinner. Jacob Bowen now sliding.
That's going to be a caution.
And that does bring out the caution. So we had a busy backstretch there. 3rd caution of the night here.
Well, last night, remember, Chris, it was like every 10 laps. We're 33 laps in with a 3rd caution. So every 11, these guys are doing a little better.
Just a tiny bit. Now we'll see. They got to be do. Yeah, they're coming in.
Yeah, they saw how much of a difference those tires made. There's no point in staying out.
They're going to come down pit road. Oh. That's going to send them all the way to the back. Steven Music's back out. He might be able to get a lucky dog here potentially. Get a lap back.
He's of his 8. He's 8 laps down. So.
Oh, never mind. It don't matter.
he is the only car. Well, I mean, if we have.
I mean, at this pace,
he can get back. Yeah.
Yeah, at this pace. You see more of them on pit road. Carter Lawson is on pit road. Matt Shantosh is on pit road.
I know we're not supposed to do math here, but at every 10 to 11 laps, that puts us 14 to 15 cautions. He can get those laps back.
I heard rain 9:15.
I think it's raining right now. Okay, bye-bye. Good night, guys. What a race. That was great.
Here's the thing that I'm noticing, though, at least with these early strings here. it's not been so much that these drivers aren't giving respect to each other. They're just not giving respect to the back, to the throttle pedal. So it's single car incidents here, and it's just trying to get comfortable on those corner exits.
Yeah, and I really think it's, especially right now, it's these fresh tires. It's more prevalent than once you get these tires worn off. If we could get a good 40, 50 lap run, I think that'll go away, because then the car really starts to, you got a good bit of grip out of the back end, but no grip out of the front end. So the car really starts to push towards the wall. You turn the wheel and it doesn't turn. That settles it down a bit. So we just need a good long run here. Get these tires worn down, and we'll get a good long run, if that makes any sense.
Made sense to me. I was flowing with you. Let's do another driver check-in here. Matt Hall currently in the 14th position, up 10 spots. There he is. Look at him smiling.
Looks fairly pleased.
Having the time of his life.
We call him Matt Lincoln? Matt Graham Lincoln? I can't get that to work correctly. Oh, Matt's Canadian. He doesn't know about Abraham Lincoln.
Are you quickly going to Google to see what you can find?
About Canada?
Yeah.
No, it's up there.
It's up there.
Yeah. I like to mess with the guys. I appreciate all the guys in our league that are from Canada. I think it's awesome. But as much as I talk to Kyle, I really like to mess with those guys as well. Don't you know?
Don't you know? All right, lights are out on the iRacing pace car. That means we are getting back at it now. Cody Richardson going to be on that outside lane. It did not work really well for him that last run. Here you can see him scrubbing those tires. Oh, and look, the Codys are mirroring each other
Cody
now.
Joe? Yeah.
Yeah.
Adam's really got to, he didn't want to see this caution. He's really got to try to get out here and run away from Cody if he can.
How about Jerry there on the outside lane, Mio, Gary Bowman.
Heck of a start.
Really good start there for Adam Pettit. Not as good for Kyle, but here he goes to the inside underneath Cody. Nope,
Yeah,
and then look at this momentum that Cody Meadows now has.
Looks like Cody may be, getting out of the throttle a little earlier than everybody else going into one, but that allows them to get into the throttle sooner in the middle, and that runoff is just too much.
And now he's to the inside. Adam's going to try to hold him low here.
Adam, just turn left real hard. Problem solved.
Oh, Adam almost got into a pile there as Adam was checking up to get in behind Cody, and Kyle was not ready for that. Had to take evasive action there.
Yeah, that's the hardest thing, I think, about short tracks is when you're this close to cars, everybody's brake point is just a tad different. And if you're not anticipating it, it's really, really easy to dump somebody.
Dave Sanders is sneaking his way in. How about Neok as well, up 15 spots into 7th position.
Got a really low entry into the corner there.
I think I see someone low down here. Who is that? Justin Horton. He was super low on the track, though. Did not bring out the caution, but
I think Carter Lawson was with him as well.
Carter's
got some damage.
Yeah, he got some big-time damage there. He is going backwards. Joey Simons and Chris Wheeler. Ooh, Chris Wheeler's going to slide up a little bit. Joey's got to get out of the gas or get collected there.
Joey's had a lot of really good runs lately, so I'm interested to see if he can work his way to the front.
Kendon Cook here just saw the wall. He's way off pace as well and has heavy damage on the 95.
You see Paul Turner back there. Car clean as ever, just hanging out in the back. We'll see him in the front a little bit.
Yeah, he's just hanging out. Up at the front, though, starting to pull away already 0.8 of a second is Cody Richardson. Adam Pettit trying to close it back in, but already pulling away.
Yeah, we've got to figure out something to do with this guy. I think maybe we cut his horsepower down to 80% or something.
As we go further back, the guys that just put on that last pit stop with fresh tires, John Ross is up into 23rd. Coleridge is behind him in 26th. So not really moving through the field that much, but there's not that big of a difference this time in the tires. Only about 8 laps.
Yeah, and the bad thing is even if they had a big difference, I mean, that far back, by the time you get to the front, you've burnt your tires off. They've evened out with the guys that, you know, had older tires, and there's really no benefit.
There's what something Cody Richardson was liking to see right there. Battle for second is heating up, is now the lead. It's over a second, almost 1.1 seconds for Cody Richardson.
And that guy in 5th has come up there into this this battle for second. So it's a 4-car battle, 5-car battle almost.
Yeah, Jerry is right there. Cody Bowman, Mayo, Bob Epson, Ed Jurgen, Dave Samuel in top 10.
See, so without Cody Richardson, Chris, this would be a really good race. Kyle going to try it on the outside again, maybe? Nope, tucks back in.
He's trying to set the run up for off the corner. We saw him do
Little
that.
crossover.
Yeah, we saw him do that at Martinsville. We're on board with Cody Meadows right now as he's watching this battle heat up and kind of slowly watching that 64 disappear. We are lap 50 of 150 in the books.
Third of the way. Did I do that math correctly?
Yeah, close enough.
Okay.
John Ross and Coleridge side by side with Andy Court.
So it looks like everybody's, what, 25, 26 laps into this run on tires, fuel. So we could start seeing, you know, this is about the time they start to fall off fairly decent. We could start seeing some of the guys that saved tires move to the front. Some of the guys that burnt their tires off kind of slide to the back a little.
I wonder if Kyle's just looking for a different line here, because he is running about a groove up on corner entry both times. That is right down to the yellow, and Kyle's kind of just a little bit of a groove up. They've kind of stalled, though, the lead a little bit. It was growing, but now that they've kind of figured this thing out and just kind of running with each other here, they're holding Cody at about 1.1. But he's making gains in 3 and 4. That's where he's pulling away from these guys.
Yeah, I wonder if it's less they're making gains and more they're Cody's just okay. I can relax a little bit, save on my tires. That way, if they do catch me, I'll still have rubber on these things.
Now it's starting to separate here. John Ross up into 19th. Coleridge just right behind him. So these two kind of rolling together.
Yeah, and they were both fast anyway, so it's not necessarily the tires there that are getting them through the field. They both were really fast already. They got a long way to catch up.
We missed here. Let's go back and see how did Cody Meadows get around Kyle. Ooh, Kyle flirting with the wall there. That opened up the door for Cody. So I wonder if Kyle had to get off the gas a little bit.
Yeah, and you saw him, he didn't fight Cody at all. He got right back down in behind Cody so he didn't lose too many spots. It was smart.
Cody Richardson is closing in on some lap traffic here. That is Kendon Koch. He's going to stay all the way up on that high lane here, probably try to get out of the way.
Hit the brakes. Oh.
Lock it up!
I just want something fun to happen, Chris. Like Cody to wreck.
Yeah, 1.3 now is the lead for Cody. Adam Pettit is back here. He's got a half a second lead over Cody Meadows. Cody Meadows has got a half a second over Kyle, but Kyle's now getting some pressure. Here comes that 51.
Yeah, and we kind of saw this on the last run, too, as Kyle started to drop back. I wonder if he's running that half line up or something, is burning his tires up a little bit.
going to get into the wall a little bit more. They're trying to stay out of their way. Got more action back here too. Gainforth, Matt Shontosh are battling, Jacob Bowen and Jeremy Flanagan. So the back of the pack, they are still fighting for positions. These two cannot separate from each other. We got Chris Wheeler and Joey Sainz battle here for 14th position.
Chris is up 17 spots, so he made a pretty good move to get up there, but now he can't get away from Joey. And it's bringing the two guys behind him right there too.
Yeah, they're side by side. Neil Hale, Corey Sherman are right there. Joey's going to have a little bit of a run here off the corner.
And see those two guys that are trying to work their way back to the front. You can see them keep coming into screen there. John Ross and Coleridge. So they're going to come up on this side by side battle. Not too many side by sides. Yeah.
Side by side.
Oh, they're going to get side by side as well.
Why not? And at this point, we have hit our longest green flag run of the week.
You watch your mouth.
All right, I think Joey has cleared, and now Chris Wheeler has got to deal with Corey Sherman on the inside.
You're right, though. We're 36 laps into this, well, at least tire run. How many laps are we into the green flag run, Chris? You don't know.
Coleridge and John Ross pit lap 33.
See, guys, it can be done.
Ooh,
Kyle into the wall.
looked like it. Kyle was in the wall. Looked like Cody Meadows was sideways out of the corner.
Yeah. And they're running that high line there in 1 and 2. I wonder if he's searching around looking for a little grip. Kyle goes back by, yeah.
Yep, back around in there. Get our two drivers back here, Coleridge and John Ross. They're getting around Neil Hale now. Look at this. As soon as Joey Sainz got around Chris Wheeler, they have checked out. And now Joey Sainz is putting pressure on. Oh no, that's Kenan Koch. But these two just left him.
Yeah, and that could be a case of, you know, what I was talking about, the guys that kind of save their tires versus the guys that burn them up. And, you know, these two could have been easy to start the run, and now they've got all the speed in the world because they've got more tires than everybody else.
Keeping an eye out here. This is a pretty good run here. Everyone's is kind of single file, but Mike, that's kind of gearing us up here that I think we're going to see some green flag pit stops.
We do those here?
We're about to. Maybe. Look at this rush hour traffic back here. Would we 3 wide? Oh yeah, we're 3 wide. Nope, 2 wide. But look at Chris Wheeler is falling back. Yeah, I think Chris Wheeler and Neil Hale have burned off their tires because it's already, as soon as Coleridge and them got around them, that's a 2-second gap that they created already.
Yeah, and they've dropped, Chris Wheeler's dropped back into this bunch of craziness. Oh, yeah. That's
right in the front stretch.
Oh, hang on. Leroy. Oh, you like my commentary?
It's the green flag pit stops there.
I don't think we did anything. I think you did it.
Nah, I heard you say it.
Oh.
So here we go. Lap 68, fourth caution of the night. Was a really good run there. Cody Richardson hates every moment of this. But that had a lot of cars involved in it right there as they got loose and then came back up on the track. And now I'm anticipating everybody's coming down.
Everybody. You know who likes this is that 99 and that 23 that brings everybody back together and gives them a chance to get by more cars, try to work their way back up to the front where they were.
Yep, now they're back on the same as everybody is coming on pit road at this point. So here
Chris,
comes the leaders.
This could be the last stop of the night. You know, we get one more caution. get one quick caution here and then go green the rest of the way, this could be the last stop.
Richmond's that's going to come out. Here comes Adam Pettit. Look at the race off of pit road. Kyle! Oh, looked like he was trying. I think he did beat Cody out. Cody Meadows.
Beat Cody, but not Adam. Yep.
All right.
You know what? I just figured out how to beat Cody Richardson. With a stick while he sleeps.
Oh my goodness. All right, let's go back and look at this here. Connor Hazel. You can see in the background, Sean Tosh just sliding around. Oh, Leroy. So something had already happened there. Then Leroy comes up onto the track.
Yeah. And then just stuck.
Where is Leroy? There he is. Let's go back here.
Playing pinball.
All right, so here's Leroy. Leroy and Neil Hale get into it there. That's going to send Leroy down, and then he comes back up. Yep. Justin Horton is involved. Andy Cork.
Or Hazel there.
Yeah. And just because I want to call him out in the background, this also happened. Sean Tosh getting into the back. He's going to go mow the grass.
Fronts are locked up.
He sees all the mess happening in front of him, so he's going to lock it up. Oh, he's just put it on pit road.
The pit?
Yeah, he put it on the hauler.
Huh. Trying to see, is Paul getting a wave around here? Is that what's going on? I think so.
Yeah, not sure what is he getting the wave around? Yeah, there he goes.
There he goes.
All right, so Cody Richardson, he'll get his first start in the lead position here. Adam Pettit the outside, and then Kyle and Cody going to make up row 2. Jerry and Bob Rogerson row 3. Gary Bowman and Stephen Mio row 4, and Dave Sanders and Dan Keene will be your starting top 10 here. Coming back to green, lap 73.
Somebody tightens it up there. Cody, looks like Kyle spun the tires.
Yeah, he did. Look at this start on the outside lane, though, for Adam.
Yeah, that's...
Oh!
Oh! That was really close. Adam's going to have a really good run going down the backstretch here.
Kyle's right on the inside, too.
Yeah, this is the most pressure Cody's felt all night, all season.
Yep. They are still side by side. Try to get that run down the backstretch.
Oh, Cody Meadows. No caution. Looked like he just lost it mid-corner.
Yep. Oh, look at he goes right into the hornet's nest here. Tell you what, that opened the door, though. Kyle to the lead, and now Adam to the inside. But Cody's going to look back underneath.
And it dove it in there, washed up.
Oh, and Adam goes in there, too, and almost gets in. He has to get out of the gas. You would think it was 5 to go right now, Mike.
Yeah. They're just sick of seeing that in the back of that 64, doing everything they can to get in front of them.
Let me see if I can find Cody Meadows here.
Is there contact there? You couldn't tell from that camera.
I don't know. There might have been a little bit of contact. Mioka also slid in there.
Yeah. The 17's car looks clean, so I don't know.
Cody with a full send here.
Look to the inside. Kyle's not going to give him any room.
Drag race down at the backstretch. Kyle is clear. Cody's going to look again. Kyle's kind of giving him a little bit of room there if he wants to take it.
We've seen that all night out of Kyle, though, running that half lane up.
Who has to get out of the gas there. Now it's an equal race here, so the car started to push for him mid-corner.
Really holding Cody down coming out of 4 there.
Now he's got the run. Look at this. Can't remember. Is it this camera? No, it's this camera.
Oh.
Yeah, just for you.
I'm not looking.
Oh, he's going to get toward. Adam's going to get into him, and Adam's going to slide around. Caution doesn't come out. He saves it. Oh, but Adam went in hot. Yeah, got into the side of Kyle, and now Adam has fallen into 13th position. We were in our cool camera, Mike, while you weren't looking.
I was not looking either.
But tell you what that did, though. That opened the door. It is now back to a half a second lead. Let's see if Kyle, does he have just minor damage there?
Yeah. Really? It looks pretty clean.
It does look pretty clean. How about third place? As we were watching the battle, Jerry Isaac has snuck his way into third now.
Sneaky.
He is sneaky. You know,
I want to talk about it. Well, who's that? Oh,
sixth place car right here, Coleridge.
I want to talk about the 8th place car back there, but I don't. There's another guy that's had a bunch of bad luck this season. Ed needs to have a good run here. Ed's, I think he's been wrecked in every race he's had this season. So. Up here. 9 spots, yeah.
Yeah. Now 10 if he can clear. But side by side. See Dan Keene right behind him looking at it. Coleridge just got around Gary Bowman. Coleridge into 5th place. He's on a mission. Oh, yeah, look at him. He is pedal to the metal out of the corner.
Yeah, when do you see Coleridge sideways?
Yeah, not very often. You can tell he is trying to get up there. Kyle is closing in on Kyle here, 0.3 of a second.
Cody's just not running away like he has before. I wonder, maybe that battle with Kyle at the beginning burnt some tire off. I'm not sure, but he's definitely not pulling the big gap like he had before.
Yeah, he is holding on. Adam Pettit is battling, trying to regain. He is side by side back here with Adam or David Robinson.
Yeah, that's 12th and 13th right there, so that hurt him pretty bad.
Yeah. And same with the guy behind him, too. Look, Cody Meadows. It slid around.
Yeah, it's funny, Chris, and you should pay attention to this for the rest of the season. Oh,
Paul Turner doing?
Getting some tires.
But, and we got laps coming up, lappers coming up too that are battling here. But what am I looking for, Mike?
The 8 and the 21 are 2 drivers that remind me of each other completely. Those guys raced the same way, and they were side by side there for a second. So I think you should watch it the rest of the season and notice that those guys race kind of the same. They'll put it into the wall and slide sideways, and they're real aggressive, and both of them need to just relax. What Aaron Rodgers say, RELAX, relax. Cody's starting to stretch it out a little bit.
I think the lap
puts it
cars.
in the wall.
Yeah, I think the lap cars there kind of caused a little bit of havoc for him, for Kyle at least. So we got a few more still on pit road and down the lap.
Caution?
Yeah, caution is out.
67 maybe? Did he hit the barrel?
Yeah, he got
he hit the barrel.
into the water barrels there. Potentially. Let's really look. Let's see.
We're gonna look like this. Hits the apron, gets loose, spins it around, comes around into the barrels. Go into the barrels. Oh, that's just the wall.
Let's see here. So now caution's out and in the barrel. All right, as we were looking at that, everybody's coming down pit road again.
Yeah, so that tells you these tires are worth more than fuel and track position, and looks like everybody's coming down. Maybe not Eric Anderson. Is that what I'm seeing?
Eric's going to stay out.
Get a bonus point?
He was trying, but he's not going to get the. He's going to have to stay out one more lap to get the bonus point. They get their tires here.
Interesting to see. I'm trying to watch for Cody's car. Jerry's away. Kyle's away. Where's Cody?
Cody might have missed his box. Look at him. He's way back.
Way back there. Holy cow.
Can we see that? I want to see if we can watch that. What happened to Cody Richardson? Back camera. Yeah, look. Missed his box.
Yeah. Missed it again, like he... Yeah. A rare mistake out of Cody. We don't see that often. These guys better take advantage.
That put him in 14th.
Holy cow. And that's... Look right behind him.
Yeah,
those two guys were battling for the lead, yeah. So
yeah.
Put him in the hornet's nest.
Oh my goodness, what are you doing? Pit road. Get off of pit road camera. Eric stayed out.
Got his bonus point.
Got his bonus point. I haven't seen him come down pit road yet.
Yeah, that's going to benefit Kyle starting up there on the front row with him.
Kyle and Jerry, we got a couple wave rounds, or they're not going to wave around. They're going to get pulled down.
Yeah, they're going to stay. Yeah,
because
Eric didn't hit. Yep. Good job, Eric.
Connor Hazel and Paul Turner.
Eric just wanted some TV time, Chris.
I do think that's what it was.
Yeah. Has Eric got a camera tonight? I don't have the camera room open.
Nope, no camera room for Eric. I'll double check the other one just to see if they're still going to the old camera room. Nope.
We got more than one camera room? What is going on here?
We got a timing tower that'll update for us, but we got more than one camera room.
It looks like Kyle's in the pits.
I refreshed it. If yours is saying that, then you're having the same issue I've been having.
Yeah, this really benefits that top lane, because if Eric doesn't get going mid-turn, that top lane, Kyle, Coleridge, Cody right there are going to be able to get by. Could pin Jerry down here. We could also see it 3 wide, coming to the backstretch.
He does control the start.
Really good jump.
Does get a really good jump. And how about Jerry as well with a really good jump? Jerry to second place, although Kyle's going to come around the outside now.
Yeah, Jerry's fast, though. Jerry may be able to hold him off. But look at him coming up on Eric like he's standing still.
Yeah, Eric just having no grip. Are they going to go 3 with it? Nope.
Yeah, I was going to say, Jerry kind of pinched Kyle there behind Eric. Oh, hang on. And that didn't seem to do anything, but he definitely door slammed him. Oh,
there's still 3 wide in the background. Eric is probably not too happy. Ooh, look how sliding out of the corner, but Jerry leading the way. Coleridge battling for second.
Run, Jerry, run. Yeah, Jerry's had a really fast car all night, so give him track position. He may be able to run away with it.
Kyle is pressing. He was sideways again out of the corner. Cody Meadows is going to come up into fourth, but Coleridge has found his way into second gear. And then watch out in the background, already up into 11th on the inside now.
Yeah, Cody's got to be patient. Can't push her way through here. End up causing a caution, hurting that car. Just got to be patient. Oh. Eric's bad luck continues. Oh, they're piling in.
Oh, damn, more piling in. 85 is in that. I see Matt Hall. Paul Turner went up in the air at that view. What happened there? All right, so here's Dan Keene and Aaron. Oh, Chris Wheeler just bounces the wall.
Hey, bang. Yeah. And you see Eric sitting there sideways on the track. Just there's nothing he could do.
Yeah, here's Paul Turner's view. Extra. Carter's sliding around on the inside. So that was probably our biggest caution of the night right there, our biggest incident. But Jerry going to be leading the way. Coleridge right behind him.
Exactly what Cody Richardson wanted to see. Brings everybody back together again, gives them a chance to get more spots. Chris, is that pace car like a 2007 Mustang? What is that thing?
Yeah. It's so old.
Yeah. Probably as good as the rest of the Mustangs in the field.
All right, so sixth caution of the night here, but I mean these laps are clicking away though. Mike, we've had some good runs there.
Yeah, now you said the rain was coming at what time? 9:15?
9:15.
So they've got 16 minutes to finish this.
I have faith.
lap.
I have faith. So now Jerry will control the start. Coleridge will be to his outside. And then teammates, but not teammates, Kyle and Cody be lining up right with each other.
Yeah, we saw Jerry. Jerry was able to get a really good start the last time, and now this time he's up front controlling it. So we'll see if he can get out and run away and leave Coleridge and Kyle side by side to battle and give him some space.
How about this driver right here, Mike? Should I move the camera? Don't jinx him.
Yeah. Jinx him. I like that he has bad luck. Boo head. No, that's good.
And all the way up into sixth position right now.
Yeah, Ed's really fast in these cars. He's just not been able to get the finish. So maybe tonight Ed breaks away from all that bad luck.
Coleridge right there, but Jerry Isaacs trying to pick up his second win of the season.
I think it's going to amp up here a little bit, Chris. I know they've already battled pretty hard, but you know we're getting down to it, and it's time to go.
Cody Richard will be starting in ninth. There he is on that inside lane.
Jerry with a really, really good start there. Just left Kyle.
Yeah, Kyle looked like he might have tried a first gear, but then it's such a quick shift that he couldn't get it to go. And then he's pushing up into 30 there. They both had to get off the gas.
Coleridge looking on the outside of Jerry for the lead.
Yeah, good battle there across the line. Coleridge is going to get that lap counted for him.
Yeah, being able to make it work on the outside, that's fast.
Yeah, he's going to clear. Cody Meadows is going to clear Kyle. Jerry looking to the inside. That might have just been more of a security blanket.
A lot of wiggles.
There's a lot of wiggles happening in that background. See Cody Richardson kind of cruising in back there.
Yeah, I mean, he's still got a lot of good cars to get through before he can get back up to the front. And these laps are ticking away as he sticks it 3 wide. Oh. Yeah. Go back and look at Cody Richardson. He's sitting sideways in the track.
Oh, yeah, he is parked with damage. Oh, heavy damage. Let's watch what happened here. 3 wide, Bob Rogerson. Oh, he's going to get slingshotted heavy into the wall. And then all the braking behind them, everyone trying to slow it down.
I think they saw Cody and were like, oh, hit him, hit him. Joey stuck up there in the wall.
Oh.
Bang, bang, bang.
Mike, what's your thoughts here? So here we can see they're 3 wide. Just look how subtle it is. Just
yeah, I mean,
slight contact there, and it just enough to send the 64 straight into the wall.
Straight into the 92, Ed.
Yeah.
You know, being 3 wide, let's call it a racing incident. That's a tough call there because Cody, you can't ride that yellow line. The car just won't let you. But
look at Jacob Bowen going low, just a little bit of a clip there.
Is he gonna get the ball? Oh, maybe a tad. Yeah, that's tough. Well, I know who we're not going to see on the podium tonight.
No, he's back. He's back out though.
Yeah, and, you know, again, if his steering wheel's straight, if he's idling okay, that car's fine.
Let's see, steering wheel looks all right. Up at the front, Coleridge now leading the way. Jerry will be behind him. Cody Meadows and Kyle. So outside of Jerry, everybody up here could be picking up their first win tonight. Jerry looking to go and get a second win on the season.
Yeah, I mean, with that 23 car up front, it's going to be tough to get by him. He's shown that he's had speed top and bottom lane, so these guys have their work cut out for him.
Pace here, 7th caution of the night. Winding it down. 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
10-minute warning. We're kidding. We're going to stay committed. We're going to go all the way to lap 150.
At 9:15 when the stream, sorry, stops. Yeah, no, really 7 cautions for this many laps, Chris, is not that bad. It's, you know, it's short track racing. You're going to have cautions. There's too many cars close to each other not to have cautions.
Oh, look at this.
Gonna take the
Coleridge
outside.
is going to take the outside lane. First we have seen that tonight.
Yeah. That's interesting. We'll see how that works out.
I wonder if he figures because he gets the jump, he can take that momentum into the turn.
Yeah. I mean, that outside lane has got a pretty good start. Most of these restarts, so we'll see.
He's going way to the outside lane.
Yeah,
I mean, look at the separation he was able to create there.
That's crazy.
You'll have to keep an eye on any potential penalties. Cody Meadows now onto the outside of Jerry.
Yeah, it really looks like the 97 has a hard time with these restarts.
Yeah, he is falling back, and now he's going to try to pressure again, but Jerry to the inside. Cody holding him low. Woo, that was
Jerry
close.
had to get out of it, yeah.
Yeah. Jerry and Kyle now side by side.
Yeah, it's all take and no give at this point.
Coleridge loves it. He's up to a second lead already.
Yeah, that's what you want to see in your mirrors, guys, side by side. Just run away, click off good, clean laps.
Further back, how about Adam Pettit making his way in right now, battling with Dave Sanders for 6th position. Ooh, Dave, I got him up into the wall there.
Yeah, like I said, all take and no give at this point. I mean, there's not enough laps here unless you're up front for you to be patient anymore. You've got to go. That
Cody
guy's
Richardson.
trying to go as much as he can. Yeah, trying to salvage a good finish.
He's trying to keep a trend that he had last season going, which was a top 10 all the way up until I think like one race.
He's got a pretty good shot. He's got plenty of time. Car doesn't look like it's hurt too bad.
This is the inside there of Matt Hall. Got David Gameforth in front of him here. Into 14th position. And he's got some side-by-side racing happening in front of him too. Corey Sherman here, Bob Robertson, John Ross.
Bob's way low. Oh, there's Carter Lawson in the background was way low. And spinning. Another caution.
Nope, nope, not yet. Oh, yep, no caution came out.
That car says it's on fire.
Coleridge is probably on fire. Once again,
Is
not
he
what he wanted to
pitting?
see. Oh, are they coming in? I mean, they still got tires. They last pit lap 91. Yep, here they
30
come.
laps to go. I think if I'm Cody Richardson here, I stay out.
He's going to stay out. Matt Hall. I think Matt Hall wanted to come down pit road and couldn't get down pit road. So he missed it, so he's going to stay out. Neil Hale has stayed out. Dusty Martin has stayed out. Chris Wheeler, Lucky Dog going around? Is that what that was?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, now let's see if Matt Hall comes down pit road. Because, yeah, it looked like he was trying, but couldn't. And, nope, he's going to stay out. So, Matt Hall, Neil Hale, and Dusty Martin are going to elect to stay out. Now, Neil Hale and Dusty Martin both last pit lap 109. Matt Hall was lap 91.
Yeah, and his pit stop that lap was 9.3 seconds, so he only took 2 tires.
Yeah.
This will be interesting. That's going to mix it up for the guys that were leading. It's gonna be fun.
It is going to be fun. All right, so we are waiting here for the lights to go out on this pace car. I think we got one more lap before that'll happen. Mike, it is closing in.
Yeah, we're just gonna have a caution every other lap now, and Matt Hall's gonna win this thing.
I hope not, because they got 3 minutes.
Oh,
Well, maybe for Matt's sake, then they do open. Pick and win up under the rain. So Matt Hall, Neil Hale, Dusty Martin, they're going to be your starting top 3. Did not pit on this caution. Coleridge, Cody Meadows, and Kyle Nadeau, Jerry Isaacs, Ed Yergin, Adam Pettit, and Bob Rogerson will be the remaining top 10. They all did pit. Coleridge is going to be able to be out of the outside lane here, as Matt Hall is going to elect that inside lane.
just one of those old tire cars to get by. Well, I mean 3, but one right in front of him. And by the way, it's Kyle Nadeau.
Kyle Nadeau, what did I say?
Yeah, you know what he said.
I probably did. Well, right now he's third row Nadeau, so it didn't make sense.
Third row Nadeau's all right. Not Nadeau. Uncle Jerry. His Uncle Jerry Nadeau.
All right, Matt Hall here. Looked like they were trying to pick up the pace a little bit early. Good start there. Oh, look at Coleridge. He was trying to catch it. Spun the tires there a little bit. Matt Hall's going to clear.
Yeah, Dusty's going to stick it in there and try to go for second. No, we're going to go 3 wide.
Yeah, Adam Pettit goes to the bottom.
Almost 4 wide there, it looked like.
They are 3 wide. Look at this. Neil Hale's going to go
4
up.
wide.
4 wide, 4 wide. Down to the corner.
Hang on. Yeah, that's not going to work.
Yeah, Neil Hale got the worst of it there.
Yeah.
And Coleridge is going to get around Matt Hall. Ooh, hang on to it, Dusty. He's sliding around at the bottom of the track.
Matt's really hanging in there pretty good on these old tires.
Oh, and Adams now. He's going to slide around and...
Oh, Steven. Hey, that's going to be a caution.
Yeah, caution is out. A lot later than we thought it was going to be, because it looked like they could have that a lot sooner.
Yeah, that was good camera work by you, because we watched that live.
I did watch that live. Let's watch it again. I mean, I think it's... Oh, speed it up. Yeah, a little bit of a bump there, and then that just upsets the car, and...
Bing, bing.
Yeah, down he goes.
Mio just couldn't go anywhere.
Adam is having a rough night. He was making his way back up. And now he's back in the back again. But Coleridge, wow. Coleridge Finneymoore leading the back up at the front. See if does Matt Hall come down, or you think at this point Matt's committed?
Oh, he's committed.
He is committed. All right, so he'll be starting in second. Neil Hale is going to come down, though. He didn't like any bit of that.
Yeah. Well, he got put into that wall. Was going to do anything but drop back. But the one guy that stayed out there is still out. Dusty Martin's also staying out, so he's in 8th place.
Yep, he got a little bit of contact there, but
Car doesn't look too bad.
Carter Lawson has come down pit road. Meok is on pit road right now. That doesn't look too bad at all. That's his band on the card. Do you know that, Mike?
I did not.
That is his band. The Turtleback Trailer Boys. Yep.
I bet it's country music.
It might be.
Just guessing. I bet Dusty plays the flute too.
right, 21 laps to go.
Chris, they're saying in the chat that your leaderboard's messed up.
I fixed it. Yeah, the leaderboard is having a very rough night tonight and not updating. I keep hitting refresh on it about every 5 minutes. We have put a ticket in.
Yeah, Carter will get back with you when the race is over. So does Coleridge take the inside or the outside here? We saw him on that one restart. He took the outside.
See, now it's different, though, because now you got a car with older tires with you.
Yeah, so you really got to think about the guys behind him and who you want behind you and who you want to give the advantage to.
If you go to that outside lane, you have Kyle behind you. If you go to the inside lane, you have Cody behind you. I might go outside lane.
I think I would go outside lane as well.
Hey, the hamsters are fine tonight. It's whatever the software is. It's the squirrels tonight. The squirrels are not having fun with us. The hamsters are great.
Kind of looking like he's going to take the outside.
That's what it looks like. He is going to go to the outside and put Kyle right behind him.
If Kyle can get a good restart this time, it seems like he struggles.
But now, if you remember correctly, that last time, see if Kyle catches on. I mean, when Coleridge takes the outside lane, he takes the outside lane, and that created a large gap. See if these drivers learned that and picked up on that. Because we're going to be taking the green with 18 to go, allegedly.
Supposedly.
It's been raining for 4 minutes.
That's why we have all these cautions. The track's wet.
Oh, there we go. He's the lead singer, plays the guitar. Country Plus. It's Country Plus.
What is a Country Plus?
What genre is that? See, there he goes. He's way up on that wall again. And look at the gap it creates.
Yeah, Kyle can't speed up because he'll get a black flag.
So Coleridge has learned something there.
Sneaky.
I have a feeling we're going to see a rule change in the coming seasons. Look at that jump he gets. So he's gone. So now the battle. Matt Hall, can he hold off? Kyle on the outside lane. Matt's right there. Oh, Cody behind him.
Cody's just itching to get around him. Look at that. Dave Sanders, where'd he come from?
Cody's on the wall.
I told you.
They are side by
Cody
side.
Sanders.
Oh!
You can't catch it.
I'm trying to catch him. There he is. Oh my goodness, he's still going around. Now he's a washing machine. Oh, I mean, that was a hard hit into the wall there. It gets into the side of Dave Sanders. Look at Jerry avoiding it.
Ed's like, no, not again. And then
Dusty Martin's close, and then, oh yeah, Chris Wheeler.
Chris.
And they thought they had a gap there, and it closed. Yeah, watch this. I mean, he hits that wall. That's big time contact there.
It's like Jerry might have got a little net code spark coming out, but car looks fine.
Yep, and then he's trying to save it. Watch Dusty here. Watch how close this is for Dusty. You see him, he's locking up the brakes.
Oh, he did get a little damage there.
Got a little bit of it.
Catches it.
And then, then off the brakes, and there's Chris Wheeler. Heavy contact. Neil Hale's going to get into it. Stephen Hine gets into it.
Gary has nowhere to go. He's got him locked up.
Well, you may avoid it. Yeah, look at he avoids it. The 09, not so lucky in the background.
Not so much.
Oh, Kyle playing games. Quit playing. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, don't do that. Tell you what, I'm impressed with Matt Hall. I mean, I'm showing him 46 laps on his tires, and he only took 2. And here he is hanging on to that third place.
right there, but he's got Dave Sanders and Jerry. How about that? Crash test dummies right now have an opportunity to potentially put 2 drivers on a podium, maybe, or at least get 1, but 2 in the top 5. What team is Ed Jurgen on?
I don't know.
Supposed to know this. No, but crash test dummies right now have 3 cars in the top 10. Dave Sanders.
Well, I know. Okay. I know
Jerry.
Jerry's a dummy.
Yeah, Dave, Jerry, and Bob Rogerson.
3 dummy.
Trying to look here to see what other teams. Northern Empire just looks to be. I know it's got 2 drivers there, Corey Sherman and Kyle. Coleridge is and John Ross from their team.
Cody Richardson's up to 10th.
And he's got Matt Hall in 3rd, so even that Charge Esports is having a good. Or no, that's Cody Meadows' team. They're not having a good night outside.
Not
of Matt
so
Hall.
good.
All right, looks like Coleridge is going to go to the outside lane again.
Yeah, why not? It's working.
It is working.
He gets right out by that wall. Wonder if Kyle's going to try to stay out next to him.
Yeah, you start to wonder if are they picking up on this, right? Are they kind of learning?
Well, I mean, they've got to see it. It's just figuring out what to do about it is the problem.
All right, we're coming to green. 11 laps to go.
Yeah, look, Kyle's not letting him get that wide. Kyle's going to stay right there on him.
See, Dave Sanders as well. Look at, he's staying right with him. Oh, yeah, they've learned. Good restart, though. We kind of got him there. Oh, there's a mess in the background. I think we're back under caution. I saw it. Adam Pettit has slid around. What happened to Adam here? Oh my goodness. Oh, I think that's a missed gear. Downshift. Yeah. Yep.
How impressive was that he went through all those cars and didn't hit anybody?
Hit anybody, yeah.
I think Coleridge fits here. No, I was kidding.
I think they got to catch the pace car, I think, because it was right at the. I think so. I don't know. Would a pit road been open right then?
Maybe not. Maybe the next lap. Dave Sanders got around Matt Hall for 3rd.
But Ed Jurgen up into 5th. Jerry now got moved into 6th position. Yeah, Adam Pettit is bringing it down pit road, so he might have done something there.
Is he the...
Oh, what are they doing?
He is the last car on the lead lap, so maybe just getting some tires.
Well, downshift, you owner maybe picked up a meatball.
Does it have sauce on it?
It might. Oh, here comes Chris Wheeler on the outside. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. Yeah, Adam is on pit road. I don't see the tires moving. I think that is a meatball. The other piece too that I'm thinking about too with that caution there, it is a 2-in-park system, right? And not sure kind of how it's been flown, but that might have been number 2.
Yeah, could have been.
So he might be just on pit road now at this point. Gonna watch the rest of this race. It is shaping up to be a good one here. Yeah, you're right. Cody Richardson back into 10th, so he's going to potentially keep that top 10 streak alive.
that's a really good recovery for him from being the pinball earlier to back up to 10.
Hey, if Matt Hall can get into third, that's an all-Canadian podium. We might have to start switching what the anthem is at the start of these things.
Like old Canada.
Oh, Canada.
Is that the Canadian national anthem? It is, right? Old Canada? I think it is.
2 on the 17, so yep, that is confirmed. So he is parked it for the night. So they'll be coming to the green with, what, 5 to go? Because 6 will be the 1 lap. Yeah, so 5 laps to go when they're coming to green.
Yeah, this is going to get pretty intense here. Not that it hasn't already been, but 5 to go. You got to, I mean, if you got to move somebody, you got to move somebody. Just don't wreck them.
Ulrich back to the outside. Matt Hall behind him. Jerry's going to be up there. Inside we'll have Kyle Nadeau back on the front row. Dave Sanders and Ed Jurgen. So close for Ed Jurgen there. Mike, don't jinx him.
Well, you're the one that keeps talking about him. Like you. Ed, if something happens, it's Chris's fault.
Not at all. He's IMing me, telling me to say all this. Coleridge back up on that wall. Kyle has learned it. Where does he go this time? Oh, he waits all the way. Look at that. Another good start there. Kyle is really struggling on the restarts. Matt is now side by side, but oh my goodness.
Close. Oh, that's still close. Matt's really hanging tough though on those old tires.
Yeah, here comes Jerry. Jerry's going to want to try to get around if he can, potentially. But, yeah, Matt is holding on right now. This is a battle for third, battle for podium. 4 laps to go.
Like Dave's going to clear this time, maybe.
Oh, Corey in the background. Catches it, though. Oh, yeah, you can see it.
Ed's going to work on it, yeah.
Yeah. How about this, though? 3 to go. We are side by side for the lead.
We've seen Kyle like that outside before. He battled with Cody out there, so.
Oh, a little bit of netcode push there.
Held on to it, though.
He did. Coming to 2 to go.
Over that time.
Oh, they are not giving each other an inch in any way, shape, or form right now. Dave Sanders is sitting pretty right now.
Yeah, it looks like Kyle got a really good run there off the corner. Yeah, that brought Dave right to these guys.
Here we go, last lap, and we are side by side for the win.
Oh, Coleridge sent it and had to get out of it a little bit there.
But he's going to get the run now. Kyle had to get out of it on corner exit.
Oh, they're just nice. Holy cow.
Who's going to have the momentum out of the corner? Coleridge is on it. Kyle's got the run on the front stretch.
Oh.
Coleridge is going to get it 3/100ths of a second over Kyle Nadeau. And Dave Sanders is going to come home in third. Holy smokes.
What a finish.
What a finish indeed. That was amazing.
That was crazy. I'm confused. My timing and scoring says 1 to green. We're going back green.
we're
caught. We're going to do it again.
We'll go one more time. Coleridge doing his burnout here. I don't remember what rooms all these individuals are in.
Oh, I got Dave.
There's Kyle. I found Kyle. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to pull up the race winner. Holy smokes, what a finish there, Cody. Wow, Coleridge. Door to door with Kyle, and you're going to get it by 3/100ths of a second.
Unbelievable. I don't even have any words for that. Every time I race Kyle, we are able to put on an amazing finish, and I hope it was just as good as in the booth as it was down here in this car, because I'm speechless right now. That was incredible.
It was an amazing finish. We were yelling. Both Mike and I are going to lose our voices, but man, take us through those final laps. We saw you kind of work around. We saw Matt Hall and a few drivers take those old tires. You were able to work through them at that point, and then kind of some cautions go back to back. But talk me through your restarts. Looked like you learned something there.
Yeah, with the first gear start in these cars, you got to be pointed straight when you jump on the gas. If you're turning at all, your car will spin out. So my thought process was, hey, if I can get everybody up near the top lane, because the leader's a control car, as soon as I can get pointed straight, I'm jumping on the gas and shifting gears fast. So I know I didn't have the speed. I know I didn't have the speed that Kyle and all the other, probably the top 6 or 8 guys had all day. But with the way the cautions fell and everything else, I was able to get the track position and put myself in the lead. And then, yeah, when I think Eric, Matt Hall, and Neil Hale, I think, when they stayed out, my thought process was I had to be the first one through them, because if I was second or third, I wasn't going to have enough speed to get past them. So it worked out well in the end. I was happy to get the jump, but then I lost it coming out of 4, so made me kind of nervous there at the end. But I'm glad I didn't wreck Kyle. I know I got into him, so I want to apologize to him for that. Wanted to try and keep it as clean as possible. But we got it done again. Second time at Richmond.
There you go. Second time picking up the win. First win of this season, though. But congrats. What a race. Colbert, before we send you back down to celebrate, we turn the floor over to you.
Well, great. I want to thank you guys in the broadcast booth. You guys put on a great show every week. The drivers definitely make it a little more interesting for you. Sometimes it could be boring, but appreciate you guys doing this. Want to thank Wheels for Warriors and the program they have with the Cyber Thunder League. They do great things for veterans and all that with the bikes and stuff. So good for them. I want to thank friends and family who are watching. Want to thank my fellow competitors. Want to thank my team. John cheering me on, and we're coaching each other. And I'm hoping, I haven't checked the standings, but I hope he did well. I know Connor and Matt had rough days, but I want to thank them, because without them, we wouldn't have a full team. So I want to thank them, and yeah, just everybody out there watching.
There we go. We appreciate you out there putting on the show and getting it entertaining for everybody watching. Congrats again on the win. And hey, maybe we'll see you next week. Well, I won't see you because we'll be at Bristol, but you'll be running at Martinsville, so another short track. See if you go back to back.
We'll try it again. Appreciate you guys. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Coleridge. Get him out of there. And then, Mike, you caught up with second place. Oh, so close. Front row.
Still on the front row, Kyle Nadeau. Yeah. Kyle, man, talk us through that last few laps outside of Coleridge. That was a heck of a battle.
Well, starting behind him there, I noticed he was getting that really high side run. So I figured if I can get to the front row, I just kind of pinch him up. And I don't know what was going on with my restarts. I couldn't keep the tires from spinning underneath me. I'd lose like a spot or two. That last one I felt really good, about 5 to go. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I have enough to get to him. And then I saw him lose it off of 4 a little bit. I'm like, oh, here we go. And I remember back when we raced last season, he beat me on the outside. So I'm like, well, hey, you know what? If I get one back on the outside, and we, I think we bumped like 3 or 4 times going into turn 1. But, you know, that is quintessential short track racing. That's how it's done.
That is how it's done. I really thought you were going to get it there. It looked like you had it the lap before, and then coming around that last lap, you and Cody Meadows kind of worked your way up to the front. Kind of were up front most of the night, and then a bunch of cautions came out. What did you think when you saw those 3 guys with old tires sitting in front of you?
This isn't good. I've seen this go really, really bad in the past, and I think we were 4 wide at one point, just trying to work our way through the traffic. But yeah, like, you know what? Hats off to Coleridge. There's few people that I can actually like lean on and trust that, you know, they're not going to take it offensively, and Coleridge is definitely one of them. And being in close proximity, our internet's, you know, usually agree, so not a lot of netcode issues going on there. But no, we had a bunch of long green flag racing. I kind of burned my tires up over a long run, but yeah, I'm still battling some type of cold or chest issue, I don't know. But yeah, you know, first last night, second tonight. Yeah, I swept the 3 poles this week, so that's something to hang my hat on.
Yeah, not bad. And we go to Martinsville next week. So you ran that last night and went back to front. You won this race last season. How you feeling about going into Martinsville next week?
This race I had circled on my calendar. Martinsville, I have highlighted, circled, cut out, stapled on my fridge, everything. Yeah,
stapled it in the fridge.
Absolutely.
They use outside fridges, Mike. It's probably cardboard.
It's cork. It's a cooler. Anyways, Kyle, congratulations on that second place finish, man. Another podium. Front row Kyle Nadeau up here on the front row. I'm going to turn it over to you.
Thanks, boys. I just want to give my shout outs to you guys. While I was sitting there in the waiting room, I was watching the finish there, and it was a hell of a call by you guys. I want to say hi to my grandma, and I know she'll be cheering really loud for that finish. I was close, you know. I almost got my second win in the Cup Series. My parents watching, my girlfriend watching, my friends, my family. Yeah, everybody out here racing. Yeah, I think I got everything.
Sounds good, man. Well, hey, we're going to kick you out of here, and maybe you and I can go 1-2 next week, because I'll be out there on the track.
Well, let's do it.
Okay, you're going to have to go too, though. All right, Kyle.
Great. We'll see.
Kick him out, Chris. I'm going to let you talk to Dave.
Yeah, we're going to get him out of there. We're going to pull up third place. Dave, looked like you had kind of a mellow night, and we're sometimes in the back where it was a hornet's nest, but you're going to find yourself on the podium here tonight. Talk us through your race.
Yeah, just kind of battled through it. Short tracks are not my strength, but I thought I had about top 10 pace and just kind of kept picking up spots where I could, stayed clean, avoided wrecks, and found myself here at the end.
How much in those final laps were you hoping these two were going to door each other and maybe slide up the track and open up the gates for you?
I was just telling Coleridge that. Wouldn't have hated that at all.
Oh, such a shame.
Just had to make sure I was low enough to miss if they did that.
Well, you had a really good run here tonight. Your team had a good run too. Jerry going to come home with a 10th place finish, so Crash Test Dummies getting it done. Next week, you're going to head to Martinsville. How you feeling now that you had Richmond and then you're going to go right to Martinsville for next week?
Short tracks are not my strength, but hopefully this gives me some confidence going in there. I like Martinsville a bit better than Richmond, so maybe top 5, top 10 would be nice.
All right, we'll keep our eye on it. Hey, before we send you back down to give them all a hard time in that room, we're going to turn the floor over to you and let you give your shout-outs.
Yeah, I just want to thank Wheels for Warriors. They've shown such tremendous support for this series over the years. I really appreciate that. Chris and Mike, want to thank you guys for doing the broadcast, and Crank for admitting the Thursday night series. I know tonight was a tough one with so many cautions, but we had a good finish out there at the end with 1-2.
There we go. Well, congrats again here tonight on the podium, and maybe we'll be talking to you next week.
Thanks.
All right, we're going to get him out of there. Mike, that's going to do it in the week of short track racing is behind us now here at the Cyber Thunder Racing League. Let's pull up finishing results here tonight. Talk to the top 3, Coleridge Finneymoore, Kyle Nadeau, and Dave Sanders. Ed, you're going to come home fourth. Hey, back-to-back top 5 finishes for Matt Hall, top 5 last night, and here he is 5th place tonight. So his luck seems to be turning around here tonight in the Wheels for Warriors USA Pro Cup Series. Bob Radison's going to come home 6th. Cody Richardson is going to salvage a 7th place finish, so keeping that top 10 streak alive. Jacob Bowen in 8th. John Ross 9th, and Jerry Isaacs going to come home in 10th place.
Yeah, and then we see Dave Roderson there in left and in 11th. Whew. In 12th, Dave Gainforth with a really good run. Chris Letts in 13th. Jeremy Flanagan in 14th. Corey Sherman in 15th. Neil Hale, we saw him get some of that damage there from those old tires in 16th. Stephen Mio brought it back to 17th. Gary Bowman in 18th. I always lose it when you do that. Carter Lawson in 19th. Dusty Martin finishing in 20th.
Good run there for Dusty. Kendon Koch's going to come home in 21st. Chris Wheeler, 22nd. Stephen Hine in 23rd. Fastest chicken of the South, Paul Turner, is going to come home in 24th. Eric Anderson, 25th. Adam Pettit. Oh, his night just fell apart there at the end. A 26th place finish. Stephen Music in 27th. Andy Cork in 28th. And then to round out the field, there's Dan Keene, 29th. Connor Hazel in 30th. Cody Meadows, rough night there for him. He's going to come home in 31st. Justin Horton in 32nd. Leroy Colbin, it's 33rd. Joey Signs, 34th. And Matt Shantosh in 35th place. So tough night there for Matt Shantosh. Let's pull up our unofficial points here. We start in Division 1. Cody Richardson is going to hold.
That gap closed a bit.
It did close. No change, though, in that top 4. Kyle Nadeau is going to move up, though, into 5th. But that gap has closed. Now 19 points is the difference between Cody Richardson and Coleridge there. These are unofficial. Bonus points have not been added yet. In Division 2, Jerry is going to extend the lead here a little bit over Miyok, but hold on to it. Nobody changed positions in Division 2. These are all unofficial. And then in Division 3, John Ross is going to extend that lead even more over Daniel Keene. Paul Turner's going to hold on to 3rd, but Corey Sherman's going to jump into 4th. So unofficial points, we'll get those updated for next week, as we are going to focus, Mike, next week, as you're going to be racing at Martinsville with the Division 1 and 2 drivers. I'll be focusing here on these 20 is what it'll be, Division 3 drivers. We are heading to Bristol next week. That is going to be a fun one. But Mike, what do you say we close up shop here? Close out what it is was a pseudo short track week, because it sounds like we're just going short track racing next week. Where are we Tuesday night? Tuesday night in the trucks. Yeah, we're Dover. Tuesday night in the trucks. On Wednesday, it is no longer Concord. Where is? Oh, it's North Wilkesboro. And so, and then Bristol. So another week of short track racing.
Hey, that's all we do anymore.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Mike, I appreciate you hanging out with me here tonight. Your final night. You're going to be out behind the wheel moving forward on Thursday nights. It's going to be a blast. Can't wait to see you out there. Good luck, my friend. We've enjoyed you here on Thursday nights.
Well, I appreciate it. I'll still hang out with you on Wednesdays. And, yeah, hopefully I can make some noise out here in these cars coming back.
There we go. We'll keep our eyes on it. Everyone, have a good weekend. If you have not yet, hey, hit that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on, drop a like if you enjoyed the race here tonight. And we will see you all Tuesday night from Dover in the Tuesday Night Thunder Series race. Again, enjoy your weekend. Later.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.